Oh, what's going on, people? We got to talk about Hasan B over here and this guy. What's his name again? Jordan Klepper. Wow, this guy is a real character. So, he's talking about how we're getting ready to go into this, civil war and all that. And mind you, it's a civil war that BLM and the left have been begging for. They've been trying to shame us for being white. Say, oh, white people are privileged. Black people of like you need to kiss the boot. Like I was talking to this guy, I was like, oh, there's like certain people that feel like badly or whatever, and like, yeah, they feel badly, and they want all of us to feel badly too. They want all of us to decry our white privilege and all this other nonsense. I heard my upstairs neighbor talking about this crap the other day. How I was using my white privilege, excuse me, to call the cops on her. No, I called the cops on her because she's really like a trash can person. She was banging up and down on the ceiling that day, and it's just a really crazy long story that's just gonna make this video longer. So anyway, this guy Jordan Klepper, man, walking up to the Trump rally, asking rude questions, very rude. So I watched the video. I took some notes on the video of my impressions of the video, and this is like So this guy Klepper, he's walking around this Trump rally. He's asking all of these snide questions, and he's getting laughed at. He's getting laughed off, and Hasan is like, "Yo, like you can't make fun of someone who's like acting like they're in on the joke." And Hasan, the fact of the matter is, we are in on the joke. Trump 2020, man. I see Klepper making all of these like he likes to take assumptions that the staff at the New York Times have, right? That they postulate about, that they have no proof of, right? And it's funny because Hassan Abi can admit when there's no proof of something. He did that when when one of his chat members said that because he was talking about how Trump is like using stem cells to get over the COVID-19. But I looked this up, right? I actually went and looked this up, right? And what happens? Timestamp on the video is a year ago when the Trump administration banned fetal cell research. What you got to say about that, Hassan Abi? So he admits there's no proof that Trump benefited from this stem cell research thing. So that's him debunked right there. Okay, and he's leaning on the New York Times to make this calculation. Right? He says, this guy is really funny. Wow. So he's over here making these wild assumptions based on like the New York Times is a rag. Come on now, man. And he's talking about fuck you and fucking whatever. Let me tell you something, my son. If you say fuck you, then you're telling people to not think for themselves because you're saying fuck you equals exactly equals fuck think for yourself. Because think for yourself is Q has been Q is quoted saying think for yourself. And another thing I love, Hasan really likes watching this Klep guy, Jordan Klep. I call him Jordan the Clap. You don't want to catch him, or if you catch him, then you want to get rid of him real quick, right? Because he's real rude, real snotty, and he's like a swaggering leftist, just like a globalist who just like loves Hillary Clinton, secretly wants Hillary Clinton, or like he wants Joe Biden to be president because he hates Trump that much because Trump is just pissing the left off. And it's so satisfying because the left has been pissing the right off for so long. So like I gain satisfaction from seeing Hasan forced to admit things, forced to admit that he has no proof of his wild accusations. Having seen all the shit I've seen back in the days of Anonymous, and now we have the Q movement. They're all centered on YouTube, on freaking Facebook, and all the posts are taken down. There's no harm that QAnon is doing to people. Q is simply making people think, Hasan. And I find it so funny. Like, you expose how stupid you are when you say fuck Q. You really expose how stupid you are, Hasan. It's like, you laugh at it, and because you laugh at it, people like me laugh at you. You really are funny. You think for yourself in your videos. You espouse your views in your videos. You think for yourself. But for some reason, Q supporters whose guiding code is to think for themselves is somehow fake news. I think you're fake news, Hasan. I think you have a very bad case of TDS. You and your YouTube brother, what's his name? Freaking the Clap. Jordan the Clap. Jordan Klepper. Yeah, okay. This guy gets laughed off at Trump rallies, and he thinks that people are just being dense or something. No, my dude. People are laughing at you. They're not being dense. They're in on the joke, okay? They're all there to be in on the joke, okay? And when you show up there, you provide these people with giggles, okay? They farm keks off of you. And I definitely farm keks off of you, the Clap, okay? And he walks around this Trump rally. When he can't find a way to attack people, he tries to attack them about the mask. And he's like, oh, so like all these QAnon supporters, right? And freaking, what's his name? Hasan is joining in on this attack too. He's like, oh, so all these Trump supporters are like pro-life and everything, right? So why aren't you wearing a mask? Like, he makes it an issue right off the bat. Why aren't you, if you're pro-life, why aren't you wearing a mask? And I'm sitting there watching this like, this guy really thinks people are stupid. Like, he really thinks that because he portrays himself as believing in the mask and that it actually works, that's going to convince other people to believe that the mask works. He thinks that by attacking people, making personal attacks against people who aren't wearing masks, then somehow he's going to affect them or change their mind or get them to vote for somebody else. And all that ends up happening is Jordan Klepper and Hasan Abi just end up like showing how triggered they are. And it's funny. It's actually funny. I need water. Oh shit. But yeah, this guy is like he doesn't play it off as being like overtly anti-Trump, because he kind of admits that, like, Biden is a complete idiot. Hillary eats babies. And so what is to be gained by attacking the only guy that's left to hold the seat of president? What's to be gained? You just want America to have no president and just go back to the same garbage that people, like the forgotten people in America, had to put up with because of Obama? Because you have this love for Muslims that you just don't have for the flag and for the country and for the life you live every day, right? You just hate the orange man so much because he's speaking truth to power, y'all. And he's pissing the idiots off. And the salt is flowing because the salt's gonna flow, bro. And boy, Hasan, and you could see the salt, man. The salt around John Clapp, whatever his name is, fucking Jordan Klepper. That salt is palpable, man. You can see it leaking in rivers from his eyes. He might try to swagger around the place and be like, oh, I'm so cool. I'm just like, fuck Trump and fuck America and fuck this and fuck all these dumbass non-mask wearing Trump supporters. I mean, the guy's looking at him like, he's trying. The guy looked like he was trying to explain why he doesn't wear a mask. And it's kind of cringe because I'm watching this guy and he's like, Klepper is attacking him and he's shrinking like a black-eyed Susan that somebody poured car oil on. He's just shrinking and retreating back into himself. He should have exploded out of himself and said, listen, these masks were made in China. This virus was made in China. And Trump responded before anyone else responded to this virus. And no matter what he does, the Democrats are not happy. They never will be happy because they have this thing where they love Muslims, they love Islam, they love socialism, they love keeping people weak and stupid. And when people decide that they don't want to be weak and stupid anymore, they're persecuted for it. They're fired for it. They are isolated for it. And then we're told that, hey, we're making our lives harder. I don't believe that anything that is worth anything comes easy. I believe life is just about as hard as you make it, but I'm literally not about making life hard. I'm about making life easier. I'm about not having the Civil War, not like this is all shit that the left brought to our front door. So they hate Trump so much. They hate the fact that some of us don't want to be ashamed of our skin. Some of us love our skin. Some of us know our history. And some of us find it impossible to be afraid and ashamed because God didn't give us a spirit of fear. He gave us a spirit of a sound mind so that we could work our shit out day by day and serve the living God day by day. But these leftists, I don't think they'll ever understand that because they seem to love the devil. They love to slander. They love to have a bad attitude. They love to just throw dirt on people who are trying to go about their lives and do the right thing and just be left alone. And it's starting to get really like hairy. Like it's like these people, it's like the only thing that these people want to know in life from you is what would make you change your mind about voting for Trump. When Trump has done so much, right? And they ignore everything that he's done, right? Because the old narrative, right? Orange man bad, orange man bad. Can they ever let this go? Can they ever just decide, you know what, man? He's done so much for this country, and it's just like he's done a lot of dope shit, right? It's just like I was talking to this guy yesterday. He can admit that Trump has done a lot of dope shit. He also thinks Biden has done some dope shit with anybody knows anything dope that Biden has done. Any leftist, anybody, drop this shit in the chat because I can't fucking think of it. Okay? Biden, God, the Obama years. Biden did nothing for me, okay? Biden did absolutely nothing for me. I made so little money under Obama. I didn't even qualify to get taxed by the healthcare mandate. Okay, Biden? What you do for me, Biden? What the fuck did you do for me? Not a goddamn thing. You piece of shit. Now, if these people, it's like I say, if these people have already established that Joe Biden is garbage and Hillary is garbage, then who do we have left? What do we do? Just go without a president because Orange Man bad? He's done so much for this country, okay? And all these people want to know, it's disgusting that all these people want to know is what would change your mind to make you not vote Trump. Guess what? I'm going to the polls. I'm voting Trump. If you don't like it, you don't have to know me, okay? That's all there is to it, man. It has to make sense, right? Shit has to make sense. And if you don't want to make sense, I have to. So you and I just can't get along if you don't want to make sense. Now, I like getting along with people, right? But you gotta make sense, okay?